and welcome to today's vlog. It is a dreary, rainy, cloudy day and it is just about 9 o'clock and I am about to make my breakfast. I saw a couple of you were requesting to see more what I eat in a day again, so I'll probably do that today to give you some food inspiration. And honestly, my diet has been interesting lately, so I might explain what's been going on a little bit. My phone's going off. So it might be a little bit of a weird and unique day of eating, but I still plan on eating good food, so we're going to get this, we're gonna do it. So I've got on like a nightgown with my hoodie. Many of you know I'm kind of an unconventional breakfast eater, so that's what I'm doing for breakfast this morning. I've been doing it pretty much every single day. I've been making like a stir fry for breakfast. That may sound so weird to people, but it's amazing. I love stir fry dishes, so delicious. There are certain typical breakfast foods, pretty much all typical breakfast foods are not the best option for me right now, either because of slight intolerances that I'm working on healing or because I don't want to have dessert for breakfast. That's what a lot of people do, in my opinion. So yeah, my phone keeps going off. I'm just gonna grab some stuff out of the fridge. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and cook up a pound of grass-fed beef and then we'll have it for the rest of the day. I'm gonna do some cabbage. I've got some greens in here. I actually don't know what kind of greens they are. I've got some mushrooms, some carrots, and some frozen broccoli. So basically when I make stir fries, I just chop everything up, throw it in some coconut oil or avocado oil and get it nice and sauteed. Add my meat, add my spices, add some coconut aminos, maybe a little sesame oil to give it that real nice flavor. It's very simple, very delicious, and I will use a ton of veggies. This lighting makes me cringe, gross. Also gonna add an onion because onion makes everything taste better. Maybe not everything, but a lot of things. Side note, I'm feeling really good this morning. I woke up at a good time. This onion looks bad. But yeah, I woke up with lots of energy. Oh, it's good. It just has a little spot. So here's what I've got going on. I've got this grass-fed beef cooking up here in these big chunks. I just seasoned it with salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of adobo, and I did put some avocado oil in there as well. And here is my big conglomerate of veggies. I have not seasoned these yet. I love to eat so many vegetables at breakfast. It's one of my favorite things. We're gonna let that cook for longer. Then my go-to for a sauce is just a good bit of coconut aminos. This is a really good alternative to soy sauce. And then I'll just do a couple drops of sesame oil. Sesame oil adds incredible flavor and it does have some good health benefits. It is higher in omega-6 fats, and because of that I don't use it too much. And usually I'll add rice vinegar too, but I won't be doing that today. Also, turmeric is another favorite spice that I like to use in this kind of dish. It is very anti-inflammatory because it has a compound in it called curcumin. Then I really like white sesame seeds on top. Yum, yum, yum. So in the end, this is what it looks like. Get a nice close-up shot. That steam though, oh my lands. So as you can see, this is a really big bowl of veggies and some grass-fed beef in there. And I will eat this entire thing. It really fills me up. It gives me a ton of vegetables. And I've honestly had this pretty much every day for breakfast, or at least for my first meal, whatever time I have breakfast, for probably the last week or so. I am about to go to see my counselor, which is very exciting because I have not been in a while, but I need to run out the door. Hello, I am back. I went to counseling, I went to the chiropractor, and I went to Natural Grocer. So very productive. I'm like trying to bring things in. Hello. Yeah, so I got a lot done. I'm feeling really good. I'm about to make some food. But before I do, I'm gonna show you I got a few things at the store. I got a couple pounds of carrots. I got some cilantro. I got some broccoli, just frozen broccoli, mushrooms. I got some sweet potatoes. I got white ones and yellow ones. I got some avocado oil. This is one of my favorite oils to cook with, especially because it is great at high heat. Then I'm pretty sure we were running low on apple cider vinegar, so I got more of this. I got just this little bag of Epsom salt because I love taking Epsom salt baths. And these last couple things I'm really excited about. I'm gonna use this to make my own little homemade fruit and veggie wash. And then with the jojoba oil and this little amber glass dropper bottle and then the liquid vitamin E, I'm gonna make my own little homemade makeup remover. So I usually just use coconut oil to remove my makeup, but I'm gonna just try something a little bit different with this. All right, it is now 1:30 and I am making my lunch. So pretty often I wanna make something quick and I don't wanna spend a ton of time cooking. So usually when I do that, I like to utilize frozen foods quite a bit. So for lunch, and what I've been using a lot lately is this cauliflower, rice, and kale blend. I love it. It is so delicious. It also has some onion in it, which gives it really good flavor. And of course, I love sweet potato. I love rice cauliflower. This is just like a perfect little baggie for me. So I've got that cooking on the stove right now. Let me check on it. And then I'm going to use just a little bit of leftover grass-fed beef from breakfast today. That's really one of the only protein sources I have on hand. I just made my homemade veggie wash. I just finished making my homemade veggie wash. I just filled it up halfway with white distilled vinegar and then the rest of the way with water, and then I put in 10 drops of lemon essential oil, and this is how I'm gonna like clean my fruit. Super cheap way. And I'm about to make my little makeup remover. My plan is to do mostly jojoba oil, then a little bit of vitamin E, and then maybe like some lavender oil or something like that. I got a recipe online. Anyways, I need to finish making my food. I'm gonna put this in my bowl. So what I actually did, I just cooked it with water, no oil or anything. And then I'm actually gonna add quite a bit of olive oil afterwards. And the reason I do that is because olive oil shouldn't be cooked at very high heats because it can oxidize pretty easily. And I'm a huge fan of olive oil, and it has crazy, incredible benefits, especially for your brain health, which I'm working on right now. So I'm gonna drizzle a whole bunch of that on there, all the healthy fats. Part of what's gonna make it extra filling too. I'm gonna put on some garlic salt, pepper, and rosemary, and tahini. I love tahini. Pause, I totally forgot. I am doing this CSA now where I get some things delivered to my house every week. And they already dropped it off in this little igloo outside. I just pulled it in whenever I came in. I just got a few things today. I didn't need eggs this week or anything, so I didn't get that. I got 2 of these big bags of kale. This kale is amazing. It's really soft and sweeter than a lot of kales that I've had. Then I got some oregano, rosemary, and thyme. I'm gonna put some rosemary in my meal. And then right here, this is, it says ground beef. It's actually ground bison, and it's pasture raised here in Oklahoma. And of course, I've got to go by the window to get the beautiful lighting, but this is what it looks like. You see I put the rosemary on top. Usually I like chop it down pretty fine, but I just kind of pulled it apart and put it in there. And I did wash it off using my new little homemade veggie spray. And then you can see I drizzled on tahini. Tahini is basically just ground up sesame seeds. So it's kind of like, I mean it is, it's sesame seed butter. And yes, it's delicious. It's just one of those simple things you did. She just went blub. Mia's helping me with the dishes, which is amazing. For my dessert, not really dessert, I'm just gonna finish off my meal with a couple plantain chips. I've been loving these green plantain chips from the brand Terra. So all it is green plantain, coconut oil, and sea salt. Plantains are kind of like bananas, but they're a lot starchier, more like a potato. And you can eat plantains like really ripe, like a banana, and they're sweeter when they're ripe, or they're not as sweet when they're green. And when they're green, they're actually resistant starch, so it's really good for your gut. I like these a lot, and I'm just gonna eat a few of them. You can see how messy my house is. all the shoes everywhere. I just got done with a round of my self-directed neuroplasticity, my brain retraining. It was a really good round. I am just over halfway through my practice for the day. I'm feeling good overall. My baseline is just slowly getting higher and higher. It's a very slow process healing from a debilitating chronic illness, but it's happening. So now I am about to meet someone for coffee. I'm going there. I'm having such a busy day. I'm doing so many things. This is great. It's so great whenever you have the health to be able to go out of the house and be able to go to coffee shops and chiropractors and counseling and grocery stores. It's a really great thing. I feel like this is choking me. Oh, man, this lighting's no good. It's a party. We've got Monsters Inc. James is home. Mia's cooking a Whole30 approved meal.
Yeah.
I've got a package that I'm so excited about. I probably won't like share this yet. I'll probably share it in another video. I'll give you a hint. So I know this video is supposedly, or I said it would be, a what I eat in a day video.
Ah!
Oh, you scared me.
Ah!
I am currently having some challenges or some its, so I'm gonna work on those. So whatever I eat for dinner, probably gonna be really simple, and I'll still show you what I eat. But I mean, this is reality. This is what a day in my life looks like. I've felt great all day so far, and I'm a little bit triggered right now, so I need to go and do my brain retraining, and I'm sure that will help quite a bit. I have a question for you.
What?
What is one thing that people watching today can do today that can make their life better?
Start playing Dungeons and Dragons. Didn't expect me to say that, did ya?
We are making dinner now. James is just whipping up some eggs, and I'm making a really simple salad, and I'm also going to eat one of these veggie burgers. I've been really liking these lately. It's from the brand Hillary's. It's the hemp and greens burger, and it has really awesome ingredients, and it actually has millet in it, which is a grain, and it's one of the only grains that I'm eating right now. So millet is actually like probably the most easily digested grain, and it does have some good nutrients in it, so I don't eat a lot of grains. When I do, it's in this, and I feel like when you like fry this up really crispy, or I guess like grill it up really crispy, it tastes like cornbread. It really does, it's really good. But other than millet, it's got coconut oil, leafy greens, beet greens, chard, collard, dandelion, kale, parsley, spinach, turnip greens, hemp seeds, psyllium husk powder, arrowroot, Redmond seasoned salt, which is a great brand, then like spices, so it's great. Very simple. This is my salad, and this not so appealing lighting. It's literally, oh, Alexa, stop. I'll probably leave this in longer. This food looks way better. It's eggs and steak and peanut butter toast. That's a dinner right there. Hey guys, it is Editing Mandy coming at you now. I realized that I didn't really give you an update on what my diet looks like right now, but since this video is already long enough, so I'm just gonna end it here. I hope in this video you got some food inspiration, maybe you learned something like that. You saw kind of throughout the day how I was doing really well. You know, I made progress, and I had a really good amount of energy for me. And you know, then I had some challenges that came up later, and that's how kind of things are. It can be up and down a little bit, but thankfully I'm slowly but surely having more ups than downs. And whenever I do have the downs, I'm learning what to do in order to bring it back up again. Really quick, I recognize that there are many of you who watch my videos, and you might watch them often, but you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet. If that's you, that's a great next step for you. Also, if you're new, I'd love to have you join if you like this video as well. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your life. Bye.